What's up, guys? I recently took my shelf exam for Family Med on January 5th, 2020, and I just want to give you guys kind of a rundown of the exam and what to expect and my recommendations. So, starting off with a breakdown of the exam. The exam was 90 questions long, all in one block, that you had the option to pause, but I didn't, and it's 3 hours long if you skip the tutorial, which I recommend because I personally was left with about 4 minutes, around 4 minutes by the time I finished. So the contents, just to kind of give you a broad idea, I saw a lot of musculoskeletal and a lot of vaccines. So do make sure to review those vaccines, not just the adult ones, but the pediatric ones as well. There are videos in online med-ed for, I think it's a screening video, kind of like all of these exams that you want to do depending on the age. What do you want to screen for? And there's a video on the vaccines for adults, and make sure to also look for a video for pediatrics. You don't really need to look at any other of their videos for this. I would recommend that you go to the website USPSTF. It's the United States Preventative Services Task Force website. I'll put it in the description. And they have a link with recommendations that they update constantly. So I would definitely check that maybe around a week before the exam or less, just to make sure that you have the most updated information. For information in general, highly recommend reading the ambulatory section of the Step Up to Medicine. What I did was I split my computer screen into two. In the first half, I would have the PDF of the book, and in the other half, I was building my own Anki deck for it. And every night, I would just kind of like go through it. And I found it to be very, very helpful. I would mostly focus just on diagnostic tools and treatment, first-line treatment mostly, because everything else we kind of have an idea of with the whole step 1 knowledge and previous rotations, if you have any. I would recommend doing the NBMEs. There's 2 of them, $20 each. I did my first one 2 weeks before the exam, and I did my last one 4 days before the exam. So to review, if you do the USPSTF recommendations, which I'll link in the description, you do the online med-ed videos for vaccines and screening for adults and pediatrics. You do the ambulatory section of the Step Up to Medicine book, and you do your 2 NBMEs, you should be fine. Now, a lot of people recommend the case files. I tried reading them, and personally, I wasn't getting much from it, so I can't really evaluate how accurate or helpful it is for the exam, but give it a try, see if it works for you. There's 60 of them. And also, the NBMEs are really helpful because the question style was very similar to the real exam. The questions were pretty short, in my opinion, pretty straight to the point, clear to understand, but apart from that, this should be enough to get you going. So if you have any questions or if you think I left anything out, let me know in the comments and I'll try to clarify it, okay? So good luck and happy studying.